Hey guys, welcome back to the Minecart tutorial series. How to build a minecart station tutorial series, one of those two. You may notice something has changed here. I went ahead and imported everything into the sandstone world. I was having some issues with my old world. I don't know what the heck was going on, but anyway, here we are. You may notice that I've already installed some of the features that we were going to install. Alright, let's look at the cart request feature. Normally, if you're sitting on the in a cart here on the pressure plates and you push a button, the cart will come and boost you. But in this case, that cart will be diverted by that track piece that's switched over there, and it will be sent to the player. And how we do that is we use this wooden pressure plate and the signal that's coming from these buttons via the reset line. This wooden pressure plate, if it is not active, or it's not sending out a signal, and a signal comes in from the button, then the conditions are met such that it will send a cart to the player instead of boosting it. The wooden pressure plate is the off torch over there, the far one, and it is coming down onto the purple. And it goes through at a couple of inverters just to get it over here. And the final inverter makes it powered. Like that. And it's powered because there is currently a cart sitting on there. And when this is powered, nothing's going to happen. When it goes unpowered, which means there's no cart there, then something could happen, but it is being stopped by this torch. And this torch is hooked up to the reset line. So when a button is pushed, this reset line will activate, it'll light up, and this torch will go out. And assuming that there is no card on the pressure plate, that this one's out as well, then those two signals going out will release this torch, allow it to come on, and it'll send a signal down that way. And let's go take a look at that. That comes over here. There goes my empty cart return feature. We'll look at it in a second. So when the button is pushed and there is no cart on the wooden pressure plate, this torch back here will light up and it'll send a signal down these repeaters, which will come around and come up to this torch, which switches the track piece up there that diverts it to the player. And it's delayed because you need to give it time for the booster cart to get up to that and switch it when the booster is going across. And the signal is also sent down here through this line over to the little circuit that activates the door booster. And I think I've shown this circuit to you before. All this is it's a circuit that sends a very quick pulse to the door. If you have a normal button hooked up to the door and it opens and shuts like a button would, it will let too many of these carts through. You have to have a circuit that opens and closes very fast and only releases one cart. And the way it works is when power is applied here, this torch goes out, allowing this torch to come on, but a very short time later through this repeater, a signal goes through and turns the torch right back off. And that in effect sends a very quick pulse to the door, allowing only one cart to fall. So that is the cart request feature. And we also have a empty cart return feature that you may have heard and that has already taken away our cart. If I call up a cart, listen for a door in the background. Do that. That's detecting that we have an empty cart situation. And at one time I thought about delaying this, so I think that might be delaying the door sound anyway, because it's kind of annoying. Each time the cart comes up here, it'll make that door sound. It doesn't really do anything until the timer goes out that we'll show you. But anyway, you might want to think about that. But how this works is it detects that there's a cart here with no player. So we have to use both the wooden and the stone pressure plate. And the way we do that is the stone pressure plate is coming down here. There is a cart up there, but there is no player in it. So there's no player, that means that this torch is on. If there was a player, this torch would be out. the plate would be supplying power to the torch, trying it out. But we have no player up there, so this is on, and this torch is out. That sets up an AND gate situation with this other torch over here, which is the wooden pressure plate, and it is saying that there is a cart there in this case. When there's a cart there on the wooden pressure plate, this torch will be out, and this torch will be on, and this torch will be out through several inverters. So if there wasn't a cart up there, this torch would be on, and if there was a player over there, this torch would be on. So if those two conditions are true, you don't want a cart to come and take away the empty cart, because there's no empty cart there. Only when there is no player via this torch that's off, and there is a cart on the pressure plate through that torch. I screwed something up. What'd I do up there? I think I moved there. Messed up the cart. That was weird. Alright, let's activate that again. Stay very clear of the carts. Alright, so if those two conditions are true, that there is no player and there is a cart on the wooden pressure plate, both of these torches here will go out, and this signal, this circuit here will go out. This torch is powering this circuit, and this torch is also powering this circuit. These three lines of dust here is what I'm calling a circuit. Only when those two are true will this torch light up here, and when that torch lights up, it sends the signal down that way through here. That torch will go out, this torch will light up, sending it's on right now. So when that torch comes on, it'll turn off this torch, it'll turn off this dust here, which allows this torch to come on, which will send a signal through another one of those little circuits for the quick on-off door thing. And it's the same thing. The signal comes in here. It turns off that torch, it turns off that torch, which allows this torch over here to come on, and this repeater comes and shuts it off a second later. So even though we're still getting a signal through, this has gone on and off, and it has released a cart into this timer feature, and that's about to go, and it releases a cart. So this timer here is a water trough, the door booster. Alright, so now let's do something with this. And I finally got it where I want it to be, I think. I want to get this information down, and I want to I don't want the cart to come right away to take the booster cart to come right away to take away the empty cart. I want it to be delayed, and I was thinking today. I don't want it to be a few seconds. I want it to be maybe like even 15 seconds or maybe 30 seconds. I'm not exactly sure. And doing that with repeaters would be just too many, I think. So I'm going to try a new way. This is something that I've never done before. So, wish me luck. What I'm going to set up here is another cart system that'll be isolated from everything. And I had it drawn out on a piece of paper, so let me try to remember. I forgot about the truck, but I think I've got it. I want a wooden door to start with, and I'm going to go back to stone. So that line will come down, and is that going to be out of the way? I think I can do it this way. Which way do I want the cart to come in? I got to figure out which way the cart's going to come in, which isn't going to interfere. So the cart will come in. I think I'm going to have to go over a little bit. I can't have it come in there because it's going to interfere. Let's go over one more block. I think we can make that work. Alright. Door. Alright. Step one. Make a door. I want to put a button here so I can test it. So when this signal comes on, when this redstone is lit up, that's saying there's a cart here, but nobody's in it. Come take it. Door opens. And it'll actually stay on until the cart goes away, but that doesn't matter. Good, we have enough room to do. So I'm going to set up, it's going to look like a booster here. With or a normal door booster, excuse me. So a normal door booster has a door, and it also has a piece of a block with a ladder on it. Alright, so far so good. Get some more light going on in here. Keep removing my torches and then saying, why is it so dark? Yeah. Alright, where'd my stone go? So now I need to get the cart up here. Oh my god. Can I get rid of this one? No. I don't need to, but it's... Alright, so the cart's coming in like that. Oh, god damn. Get up there. And where's it going to come from? Let's see. Kind of tight in here. I wish I had more room. I think I can make it work. If I come around here... No, it's not going to be enough room to get underneath there. Alright, let's drop everything down in one block. The cart will come around here. Why do I always put my torches right now? Alright, the cart will come around in here. And go in a loop. Maybe I need to eat. Fuel my brain. Alright, so we're going to lower everything down one block, including the door and the dust. Put the door back here. Alright, so this is coming in like that. The track is currently right there. So far so good. Now, what we want to put down here, this is going to be the cool part, I hope. I want to put a trough of water. I want to put a trough of water here. Now, some of you might be already tracking with me. Some of you might be going, what the hell are you trying to do? Especially when you just put stuff up and then destroy it. Like that. Go back. Okay. Oh god, this is going to be a long episode. Alright, so we have water coming through here. And I'm making it out of glass for no particular reason other than I like watching the water. So we're going to come one block. The source block is going to be right there by the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that going to be enough room for... I believe it will. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So water will travel 8 blocks. And it will not go backwards because of that door there. Nice. Alright, let me open this up. Alright, so we've got a trough of water with a cart in it. And that cart's going to fall off here. And it will land next to a little booster cart. And the little booster cart will not give it a hell of a lot of boost. I'm hoping it'll be enough. I just got to get it up top. Where is that thing? Oh, I sent it back this way, didn't I? How am I going to get that up there? I might have to go straight back. I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go straight back. I thought I could make the corner here. I'm gonna do that later. I'll make a compact version of this thing, but for now I'm gonna go straight back, just because we're a little cramped in here, and why not take some extra room? Torch. Okay. So, how many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6. And then, do I want to make the corner? 7, 8. So I want to. I do want it to turn the corner. Yeah, let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Alright, I think I got it. Go ahead and release the water. Alright, so far so good. Alright, let's open this up a little bit. Give ourselves some breathing room. I wanted that to come back. Instead of pointing that way, I want it to point back this way. But I'm going to have to... let's try that. It'll work a lot better the other way. If I have it come here, like that, is that still 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, good. Alright, my god. Getting there, I promise. Run this track in here. Give it a little ramp up. Take this one out. Put the blocker back there. And then we do our little return thing here. I wonder if that's not going to let me do it. Oh, cool. Good. And then, how the heck am I going to get the cart up there? I'm going to have to go out and back. So, let's start taking down some blocks. We're going to go under our... Alright, so I got a minecart coming around here. I want to start taking it down as fast as I can. Let me leave that up. Lay some track down. hell's going on down here? I wonder if that's going to mess up my track. I hope not. Try this again. Let's double check the door function that it doesn't mess up my can't get up there. Okay, door opens, door closes, all the track stays together. Alright, let's give it a shot. I gotta redo this. That was weird, that popped off. I hope that doesn't pop off all the time, because it's not 100% crucial, but it certainly helps. Alright. Let's give it a whirl here. No. Alright, step one. Step two. Alright. It's working very slowly, which is the idea. Open this up a little bit. I don't want to mess things up though. No. Alright, it's coming around. This is what I wasn't sure about, whether it would make this corner. You could do it the long way if you wanted to. But this... My track! In the water. Hurry. It's coming. Nice. That's freaking awesome. Check that out. Oh shit. There we go. That's a little too long, but I might adjust that later. But I just want to see if it works. Nice. There you go. What is that, like a minute or two? That might not be terrible. But to shorten it, all I have to do is, give me a sign. Here's your sign. Throw a sign there, and then you have it coming off of this one instead. Or you could have it any length of space you want. Ah, what are you doing? Alright guys, well there you go, brand new thing for you, unless somebody has already done it, which probably has, but anyway, here's a re-version of it. Call it a door timer. I have no idea. So this timer here is a water trough with a door booster kind of thing on it. So when this is released, the minecart falls into the water, and it will very slowly make its way around here. It's about like 3 minutes or something like that, I don't know. But once it comes around, it'll fall down, and it'll be interacted with this booster. The booster will kick it off, and the booster comes around and hits this pressure plate. The cart that went through the trough will go back up on top of the door. So, this pressure plate here, when it is activated, it checks to see if we still have an empty cart up there. Right now we don't have an empty cart, so it's not going to do anything. If there was still an empty cart up there, by pushing this pressure plate, it would send a booster right away. And the way it checks that is with another AND gate. This is the signal that was coming through from... this is the same signal that opened and closed the door. It also sends a signal, if there is a cart there, down this way. And they merge together in this little circuit right here. And when both of these torches are out, meaning that a cart has triggered the pressure plate up there, the booster cart, and that there is a cart on the wooden pressure plate, this will go out, and this will go out when the pressure plate is activated. Only when those two both go out will this torch here light up and send a signal into the quick release mechanism for the door booster. So to recap, this torch is for the pressure plate that the booster from the timer hits. When it goes out, it tries to let this circuit go out, but it's being powered by this line, which comes from the wooden pressure plate and the stone pressure plate AND gate. Only when the wooden pressure plate is activated and there is nobody on the stone pressure plate will this go out. And when those two are out, then a booster cart is released to come take away the empty cart. So, let's see here. Let's call up an empty cart. So now we have an empty cart on the plate. We come back down here and look at this. This torch has gone out, and that's indicating that there is an empty cart up there, and it's just waiting for the timer to go off to come get it. And that timer is this pressure plate here. It'll come by in another couple minutes, but let's go ahead and hit it now. Drops the cart, and it'll come take away the empty cart. So that is empty cart return. Take a quick nap here. Alright, so we have the cart request, and then we have the empty cart return. The other feature that we added is the runaway cart detection. And that one's actually the easiest of them all. We just simply have a stone pressure plate kind of midway down the booster track. And when the cart with a rider comes across it, it will switch this piece of track so that the rider is sent off to the departures. If there is no rider in the cart, it will just be sent back into the hopper for the door booster. So let's see, if we call up an empty cart, if we hop in here and push a button, the booster will come around, then we hop out, the empty cart is detected and it's sent into the hopper. And more accurately, it's the player is not detected when it gets sent, because it defaults to go into the hopper. But if we are writing in it, it will let us bypass that, and we will be sent off to departures. You notice that track piece switched right before we got there. So those are the features we added, and I apologize that I wasn't able to show you them under construction. If anybody is confused by that, let me know, and I can answer any questions you may have as to how to build these individual features. But let me run them down one more time. For the cart request, you need to set up an AND gate with the wooden pressure plate and the button that normally calls a cart. So when you hit a button to call a cart, a booster cart, if there is no cart on the wooden pressure plate, it will divert that cart to the player. So when there's no cart on the pressure plate and you hit the button, those two conditions switch this track piece and call a booster at the same time. Call a booster to come to the player. The other feature we added is the empty cart detection, and that uses both the stone plate and the wooden pressure plate. And only when there is a cart on the wooden pressure plate and there is no player in the cart, so the stone plate is not activated and the wooden plate is activated, when those two conditions are true, it will set into motion a timer that, given that when the timer goes off, there is still an empty cart up here, it will release that booster to come get the empty cart, and through the runaway cart detection feature, it'll send that empty cart into the hopper. And then, of course, the last one was the empty cart detection. When a player crosses the stone plate, it will divert the player to the departures. If not, it will take the empty cart into the hopper. Alright, so there's the features we added, and once again I apologize for all the delays and the mess. It was just unwatchable, the footage. So I changed things up several times. I finally got it to work. A lot of bugs getting all those wires in there, but hopefully I'm making myself understood as to what's going on here. I'm not sure I understand it myself, but if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. And I believe in the next episode, I'll stop adding features. I think we have enough. I'm going to go ahead and just make a house around this, and I think we'll call it good. If you guys have any requests for any features that I haven't included, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. But I think this is a good start for any station. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.